Esta es una muestra de los documentales de tecnología con los cuales nuestros alumnos perfeccionan su inglés. Neurolingüística, Thinking English.
The Airbus A380 is a super jumbo, the world's biggest passenger airliner. A pioneering marvel of the skies, it's packed with cutting-edge technology. Yet it owes its very existence to the most unlikely breakthroughs and inventions.
Wow! This is just glass.
These engineering connections range from a 19th century rocket to an ancient Mongol bow, and from the soaring genius of an eagle,
Look at that. There, you can see it.
to the humble bicycle pump.
What's all that got to do with the high-flying technology of the Airbus A380? We're about to find out.
Airbus 007 cleared, takeoff 32 left, 290 degrees 8 knots.
This is the Airbus A380, also known as the Super Jumbo Jet. I'm setting out on a journey to uncover the A380's hidden links to brilliant ideas from across the world and throughout history. I'm about to reveal the engineering connections behind the biggest airliner the world has ever seen.
You can't help but just be stunned by the sheer size of the thing. It is the only aircraft where the passenger seats run the full length of the fuselage from front to back on both the lower and upper decks.
The cabins are 6.5 meters wide
It's the width of it.
and 50 meters long.
It is huge.
The A380 can carry up to 853 passengers, 35% more than its nearest competitor.
It's big. It's very big.
The wings are immense. 70 family cars could park on each one. But if the wings are too long, it can cause problems.
It stands to reason that the world's biggest airliner is going to need the world's biggest wings. And they are absolutely huge. The total wingspan is almost the length of a football pitch. They have to provide enough lift to get 560 tons of people and machinery off the ground. But believe it or not, if these wings were built to a conventional design, they'd need to be even longer, and the A380 wouldn't fit into most of the world's airports. There's no good being able to fly if you've got nowhere to fly to.
There are international restrictions on the maximum size of aircraft to avoid collisions as they taxi around airports. The absolute limit on wingspan is 80 meters. The A380's wings must be short enough to fit regulations, yet they must still create enough lift to get the world's biggest airliner into the air. The Airbus designers found a brilliant solution by drawing inspiration from the animal kingdom. But how did they do it? I'm about to take the first steps in my investigation. Aerospace engineer Dr. Peter Barrington thinks I should get a feel for how a conventional wing creates lift. And the best place to do that is in his wind tunnel at the University of Kingston in London. Peter's given me a handheld smoke generator so I can make the airflow visible.
So, Peter, how does it work, and how can this help explain it?
Okay, well, basically the key thing to a wing is the cross-sectional shape. And that bends the air around the wing. The wing is able to make the flow go a lot faster on the top than it goes on the bottom.
The shape of the wing is designed so that air moves faster above than below. As a result, the air above the wing is at lower pressure than normal. So the higher pressure underneath the wing pushes upwards, creating lift for the whole aircraft.
you do get the sense that lift, flight, is just a function of that shape of the wing. That's all it can do.
The same smooth flow of air creates lift all the way along the wing. Or almost all the way. Peter's about to show me that conventional wings have a serious downside. But solving one problem creates another. Once the monster is in commercial service, how do you keep its running costs to a minimum? Because in the cutthroat airline business, every kilo counts. Extra weight causes the engines to burn precious extra fuel. So the A380 must be kept on a strict diet. And here on the final assembly line, I've got a unique chance to see its skin and bone.
Wow. We never normally see all this stuff because it's hidden behind carpets and internal walls and chairs and all the other comfy stuff we expect. But now to see the skeleton, the structure of the thing. And I'm struck by, well, I suppose the only other man-made thing this big or being would be a building, and it would have thick stone walls. But here, without all the plastic stuff, you can see. It's got to be so tough. But it looks, I hate to say it, fragile.
On any given flight of the A380, one moment above all is fraught with danger. Touchdown. The earth-shattering collision of wheels and tarmac. The world's biggest airliner weighs 560 tons, almost as much as 200 family cars. But a single piece of life-saving technology must bring all 853 people gently to Earth.
Neurolingüística Thinking English te da la bienvenida a su nuevo programa Londres en Bogotá. Ya no es necesario hacer largos y costosos viajes para aprender inglés. Aprende el idioma en tan solo 6 meses aplicando tecnología de punta basada en la programación neurolingüística, una metodología revolucionaria que simplifica el aprendizaje para hacerlo divertido, cantando, bailando, riendo y divirtiéndose. Alcance más rápido sus metas, no pierda oportunidades laborales, académicas o de entretenimiento. Solicite una clase gratuita. Neurolingüística Thinking English. Nuestra meta, convertir a Colombia en el Londres de Latinoamérica.